The prosperity of the town of Tonatico is built in part on the backs of people who don't actually live here anymore. 40% of the town's population is in the US, and like many communities in the Mexican countryside, it depends on the money called remittances they send back home. You can see what US dollars can buy in Mexican villages like Tonatico. Good, spacious houses and well-built businesses like this one, in turn providing local jobs in a community that otherwise would be really poor. Last year, migrants sent home $24 billion. This restaurant's being financed from Illinois by Gloria's son Chavelo. Since he crossed into the US without papers nearly 20 years ago, he's always supported the family. Now she's worried.
If the U.S. sends my sons back here, the money they help me with now would go. Right now, my son says, "Don't work, I'm sending you money." If he comes back, it won't be the same.
All of that makes Donald Trump the arch-villain here. His plan to deport millions from the US is causing worry and indignation, even though he's now prepared, provisionally, to limit it to those with criminal records. Local artist Luis Sotelo even designed a mural in protest. It's been brushed out now. He paints portraits of stateside Tonatico townspeople who he says are far from being the rapists and drug dealers the US president-elect has in the past depicted.
When Donald Trump generalizes and says Mexico sends its worst people, he's denigrating those like Jose Flores, who arrived illegally and who went into the US Army and has put his body and soul on the line in dangerous missions for the US flag. If those like Jose Flores do return, Tonatico's mayor told us there simply aren't enough jobs for them. She's struggling to work out a plan.
Tonatico can look for private investment. We have a big bit of really fertile land where we can produce vegetables.
But small-scale agriculture hasn't been profitable in Mexico for decades. That's why so many people left in the first place. It leaves few options for those like Chavelo. As his daughter shows him via Skype the restaurant he's building in Tonatico, he's hoping he won't need to see it in person for a while yet. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Tonatico.